Hi, welcome to my video. I hope you are feeling awesome today. If this is not your best day, I know life can be very challenging. I hope this video can send some love and joy your way. What does it mean to be spiritual? Some people, and maybe that's not you, but I'm sure you have come across this opinion, might think being spiritual means to sit on a meditation pillow with your eyes closed or gazing into the sky and really drifting out of space. However, the truth really is the opposite. Yes, spirituality often involves a lot of sitting still, but on the inside, being very active and more than ever in touch with what is real. It is often hard to see how many things in life we pursue that are unreal. It is part of how we grow up and how we are conditioned to perceive the world. Let's think about this present moment. How many of us allow ourselves to perceive this moment as it is? To let it be the way it is. From when we grow up, we learn how to put layers and layers of noise and distractions on top that remove us more and more from what is actually occurring. I recently took a ferry ride from Wellington to Eastbourne, which takes about 30 minutes, and it's really breathtaking. You can look straight into the open sea. You see the endless sky and space around you. But from the minute we got on the ferry to when it arrived, there was a constant chatter of people commenting on everything we were passing by. From the seagulls to the penguins to the islands, naming and defining everything. Why is it so hard for us to be still and to let everything be the way it is? I have said in many of my videos that when it comes down to it, all of society is made up and its definitions on how to live a life. And this is important to remember, because when you come into this world, you are absolutely free. You have no name or definition. Definitions can be useful to communicate with each other and to establish a way of living together, but they are all made up. And ultimately, they are not needed when we reach a certain level of maturity. That level of maturity comes from the inside, from meditating on the nature of the soul and asking the question, who am I? All the definitions in the world around us are useful and they have their purpose, but underneath it all, what is real? And who am I really? Beyond the name I was simply given when I was born, beyond a job description, some academic achievements, or my role in my family. I believe it is natural and due to ask these questions as we grow older. And this is what spirituality is about. This is what it means to be spiritual. To ask these essential questions of life. So it's actually very scientific. And the idea that being spiritual means you are drifting off in some airy-fairy world of imagination couldn't be further from the truth. You are doing the exact opposite. You are finding out with all sincerity what is real. Anyone who asks with sincerity, who am I really, soon will find that we are all connected. In fact, that we are all one. But this might be hard to conceive of for some people. So let's start by saying we are all connected. I think we can all confirm this. You know you are going to be affected if your sister or brother or parent or child is suffering. Equally, if they are very happy about something, you feel happy too, right? Well, you might say, I love these people, they are my family. But are you not also affected by the suffering or joy of so-called strangers? I think we all are. There have been experiments, certainly in the context of mental health, where people are shown images of other people suffering or experiencing joy. And their reaction is being measured via electrodes. And it clearly shows that a healthy person is affected by another person's emotions, consciously or unconsciously. But let's bring this a lot closer. I have said many times that most people would struggle to kill the cow they eat because we feel for them. And these are animals, not even our own kind. This is because we are all connected. We cannot ignore this. If a large part of this world is suffering, we all feel this one way or the other. And this is one of the realities we find when we practice spirituality. There is no escaping this. How much better would the world be if we all could see this with more clarity? So it wouldn't feel like a duty to take care of each other, some moral concern or trying to be a good citizen, but it will pour out of our hearts spontaneously as our own truth. Another thing we find with self-inquiry, spirituality, asking who am I, is that we are eternal. We are not going to die. This would take so much fear and anxiety from this world if we would all see this. And not believe it. Belief is different. With belief, something might or might not be true. But with self-inquiry, we want to be absolutely certain. To the point that there is not someone knowing something, but only the truth itself that remains. So all the obstacles fall away, because there is no separate I. Then there is only love. The qualities of truth are these: love, patience, wisdom, kindness, peace. Each time a being takes the time to be still and to move inside into the truth of who we are, it arises back out of this space, reinforced in these beautiful qualities. What a world this would be. There might be the misconception due to conditioning that this would lead to an impractical world. Where does love and peace get us to? But really, it is the foundation of everything. In its essence, this world is perfect. Humans are born with different temperaments, abilities, talents, and things they naturally like to do. So all practical things would be taken care of naturally if we don't force everyone along a cookie-cutter pathway, basically ending up in front of the computer, often feeling lost and not knowing anymore what we are doing. We have such a variety of talents that all tasks would be taken care of if we keep our needs simple and in their essence. There's the one who likes to build the shelter, to grow the food, work the land. The one who likes to look after the children, to plan, to organize. The one who knows the wisdom and likes to share it. But we have grown so far away from our basic needs of food and shelter and created all these artificial occupations and empty pursuits that make people dependent and unhappy. Spirituality means to get rid of all these artificial layers back to the core of who we really are and what we really need, which is very little. The world would be much more practical and better functioning. People would be happy and taken care of naturally. I wish, therefore, in my heart, that more and more people endeavor on this beautiful path of spirituality or self-inquiry, asking these important questions and finding these truths, that you are eternal, you are not going to die, that you are complete, there is nothing lacking, and that we are one. There is no separation. This would mean the end of all suffering and fear. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to press like, to comment, and to subscribe to my channel. See you soon. Bye.